Healing through self-awareness. Okay, so I'm going to make an example how I'm actually witness healing through myself, okay, mentally and emotionally. When we are in meditation, there is this state of saying things that is a seer of things, seer of thoughts, seer of edges, body edges, seer of our nervous system when it's triggered by certain thoughts or narrative stories. There's a seer of our emotions and what we are feeling. There's a seer of our breath movement. There's a seer of body reflexes. There's a seer of each and every vibration, energy frequencies that comes to the surface. Everything is witness, right? This is the stage that we all, aim to get to. This is a stage that meditation is actually created to, so that we can get to the state of clarity, whereby we have the ability to see things as they are. So this stage comes with self-awareness, it comes with awareness itself. And healing comes as a result of awareness, because through awareness, we now have clarity to see things as they are. We also have now understanding how things come to be. We also have now understanding of everything, of ourselves, and we just have the full information right in front of us. Okay, so healing through awareness, it makes us see things differently from a state of being a person. In a state of being a person, we are constantly being triggered to move from the state of that it is ruled by conditions. Okay, in an ego, it's all about conditions, belief systems, how things are supposed to be. So it's controlled by these rules. Okay, this has to go there. When this makes this move, this is supposed to happen. So this is the ecosystem way of conduct. Okay, so outside the ego, which is the state of seer, the state of seer is not conditioned in the same way as the ego. The state of seer's position is to witness things as they are, to see the ego at play. So the more we meditate, the more we stay mindful, we stay present, we breathe through things, they hold space for us to be, for our egos to express itself, to hold space for what we feel, and all the body reflexes, to just witness everything and acknowledge them, accept them, embrace them as they are. The more we elevate to this state of a witnesser, a state of a seer, a state that is filled with clarity and of a sound mind, right? So in this state now comes with the healing vibration. Now maybe you wonder, what is the healing vibration? First, we have to understand what brings sickness in our mentality. Confusion, okay? That's what is triggered stress, okay? Stress trigger our nervous system, and we feel unstable, restless, and disconnected, and we feel conflicted with ourselves and life as a whole. So we're in a state where we unbalance. Our energies are not in harmony. Okay, and in this space where we actually create now sickness in the mind, in a sense that we are constantly trying to find a way, to create the balance. This is where the sickness is taking place. There is no harmony. There is no sense of connection. There's no sense of clarity. This is the duality state of mind. This is our own ego at play. Okay, so whenever you feel this need to have control, to make sense for things, to defend, to protect, to dismiss, to deny, it's all within the ego's condition. Okay, you are triggered in ego, and that is normal. But in this witness state of seeing, which comes with healing, it reveals to us, why we act in a certain way, why we feel the need to dismiss things, why we feel the need to deny things, why we feel the need to protect ourselves, why we feel the need to act. And in that position, we can only stay there when we are coming from a state of neutrality. Now, neutrality has no sides. It is neither for nor against anything. Instead, it encourages us to be with the moment as it is. Do you understand? To be what is unfolding here now in this present moment as it is, to see things as they are, to feel, to be willing to meet life here now. So this is a state of neutrality, which elevate us to that state of clarity, of healing, because now that energy is healed because you are no longer acting on it. You are no longer fueling it or feeding on that, trigger that triggers you to react in a certain way. Instead, you witness it. You choose to be with the understanding, with the information now that you know. That you actually have a free will. You don't really have to act out whenever you get triggered by something, whenever the person in you gets triggered, because that's a condition. You understand? So you can actually choose to witness now. You're actually using your will. You are actually activating your will and executing your will. Do you understand? You are the seer of what is as it is. You see things for what they are, and you also understand their root cause, how they come to be. Your person. Do you understand? The sense of being a person, your own ego. You're witnessing it. You are actually walking with it. You are seeing it for what it is. And you are neither for nor against it. So when you are in that position, you are not in a position to restrict your ego or trying to fight. Instead, you witness it in every aspect. When it's doing well, you witness it. When it's doing crazy, you witness it. When you are feeling good, you witness it. When you are feeling bad, you witness it. So you do not allow anything to change you. Now, when we say you do not allow, we don't mean to say you force it. Instead, you ground yourself in that state of neutrality by breathing through each edges. Okay? Every edges that comes, you just breathe through it. You witness it. You be with it. This is a healing energy. Do you understand? It comes by seeing things for what they are. Okay. So that's what healing through self-awareness means, when we are present and are witnessing things as they are. When we can see our own thoughts, when we can see our own need to act in a certain way, when we can see our own urges, when we can see our triggers, when we can see our narrative stories and what they are actually telling us and how they make us feel, when we can see things as they are, that's a state of a healing. And you heal yourself, your energies. This is how you alchemize your energies. This is how you create a sense of unity and harmony with life as it is. This is where you can be in tuned with life, synchronized with life, true understanding and knowledge, not just by okay, they said, or he said, oh, I read this. You can read it, but you need to learn to apply it. You need to learn to experience what it's like to be in that state of neutrality, what it's like to be in that energy flow or energy frequency that allows you to be with things, Siyabonga.